What it do is your boy Jay Reed. Let's get to it, man. Welcome to the Square Game channel, guys. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video. I'm watching the body cam with y'all, guys. It's my first time watching it. Y'all press that likes, comment, subscribe button, man. Let's get to it. This is a working class channel, guys. 9 to 5 games. Everybody punching in and out on the clock.
Not giving her funds, so that's when Destiny came to my desk so I can assist her. And then we do verify every check we get as much as we can. For that specific check, I do not remember. I would have to look it up again. But I don't remember how we determined it being fraud.
Okay. All right, so basically what happened was we got a complaint. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of the questions I'm going to ask you, I already know the answer to. I'm really just looking for your cooperation and to be honest.
Guys. When the alphabet boys come and sit you down and they say we already know the answer to the questions, your ass better get you a lawyer. Shut the fuck up and get a lawyer. You just heard what he just said. I already know the answer to the questions. And that bet, you better get you a lawyer. When they say honesty is policy, I mean, that's good to be honest, but it's really just helping their case. I would make the motherfucker do their job, get me a lawyer, fight that bitch in court, do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna make the motherfucker job easier, bro. Give me a lawyer and keep this shit moving. Because the more you talk, the worse you work. You making it for yourself, and the easier you making it for them. So now they're gonna catch you in the web alive. But let's continue.
When it comes to, what the consequences are, okay? But just be honest with me. That's the most important thing. That's
bullshit.
I promise you, if you're honest, it'll be better.
No, it's not. You're still going to jail. You still going to jail, though.
From ProLink Realty Company, okay? ProLink Realty out of Sioux City, Iowa, okay? That several of their checks had been deposited or cashed in Florida, okay? So that came to my office, and I started looking into it, and I pulled bank records. Bank records include video surveillance footage, bank account information for both the account at ProLink and yours, and information from Regions Bank, okay, from tellers and management there. So basically, when I did all that, I found these checks that are made out to you. That's your name, right? Okay, in various different amounts, okay? And they were deposited in different locations. This specific one, check 010093, okay, was deposited or attempted to be deposited or cashed at a Regions Bank in Boca Raton, okay? The other ones were all in Broward County, okay? So this check here, I pulled video.
You had hot water, baby.
Of that transaction.
You skating on you in hot water. You finished.
Okay.
This is an attractive girl though, right here. She ain't ugly.
Boca Raton on 441, kind of like Boca Greens, over just between Glades Road and like Clintmore Road and Yamato.
Attractive girl, waist of pretty, about to get a record.
So
damn,
that video,
pretty sister right there. I like her. That's something I would pull up on right there, guys. I could definitely fix her bag.
Okay. Where did you get those checks from?
I was working with my ex-boyfriend.
Oh shit, she about to start telling.
That was like he had extra work for us. It was like delivering fabric and stuff. Like to
delivering what?
Like fabric, like
fabric?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like different, people who want to do their homes or whatever. It was like local people. And he was telling me that my ex-boyfriend was like, I know work is slow for you, and which was during the summertime, and work we only got like 3-4 hours here. So I was like, yeah, I can use it. They never told me. I had no acknowledge that the check was stolen, but
guys, I don't know if you realize this right here, but you see how a lot of these people who caught with check fraud and scamming, they usually calm as fuck. They always, have they're cordial. They usually, they don't usually, they always kind of like play it off as cool, calm, collected. So this was happening to a lot of scammers, though. They usually like this. They're very conniving. They try to, swindle you, they feel like they can talk their way out of situations. But sweetheart, you're not about to be able to talk yourself out of this situation. He already got the drop. He already got the info on you. They already got all the information. They just want a confession. When the cops come to you like that, guys, lawyer the fuck up. If you can't afford one, hey, take the plea deal and go to court. But don't tell on yourself. Don't self-incriminate yourself, guys. That's the last thing you want to do. Fight it in court. Do what you got to do. Hey, because guess what? Usually people who scamming, they ain't got no lawyer money. They ain't got enough money for a retainer. They ain't got $25,000 for the retainer. They ain't got 10 racks. They ain't got no money to put for bail. They don't have any of that shit. It's amazing how the people on the wrong side of the law is not prepared for the consequences. They're not prepared for the ramifications for their actions. But we're gonna continue watching. Be quiet.
Where you don't have no set price on what we give you. Is, as long as you do the work, you'll get paid. So I'm thinking that everything was legit because my ex-boyfriend, of course, recommended me to these people. So
he recommended you to scam?
He gave me, once I finally got the first check, which was one of those, I deposited to my account. I never thought it was anything wrong with it because he gave it to me. He said he loved me. I trusted him. But he know the people. I didn't know the people who actually gave it to him.
I don't believe this.
I'm
not buying this shit.
Into my account.
Okay, so when you're doing fabric stuff for somebody, did you think it was odd that the check said Pro-Link Realty on it?
I asked him, but he was like, he don't know. That's the name that they told him that they worked with. Like I asked him about it.
And your ex-boyfriend never said where he got the checks from?
He just said a friend. It was
So
like through a mutual friend.
Did your boyfriends give you the checks or the company did?
No, my ex-boyfriend handed me the check.
Handed you the...
Who the hell out here just getting free fucking checks? Who the hell out here just, hey, I got this free check right here? Does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? Does that even sound remotely close right there? Does that even sound like it make a bit of sense? Remotely makes sense right there. Does that even sound like a shred of sense right here? This woman is talking of putting her foot in her mouth. I mean, she's making her situation so worse. Your boyfriend just automatically got checks and gave them to you and with a cat. Does that even make kind of sense? Bro, I swear to God, these crackers think niggas ain't got common sense, bro, like Clyde said in 100 years. These crackers really believe niggas ain't got... Do they even make sense? Just shut the fuck... Oh, my God. Your boyfriend just automatically just got these checks and decided to give them to you. These fake checks. I don't know how he's getting these fake checks, but this is not good. Y'all ain't good at this because your ass is caught. Maybe I don't know. She said she got a boyfriend. I don't believe it because they don't never like to give a motherfucker up. Hey, and I understand a lot of these females ain't really built for this, and it ain't snitching because you're not a criminal. I mean, you trying to scam and hustle, but it ain't for you. This ain't your hustle. This ain't your thing, a life of crime. And I'm looking at her. I don't think she's been in a life of crime. I don't think this girl is a hardened criminal. She's trying to get some of this fast money.
And what kind of work did you do for this fabric company?
I was just helping deliver. Like I was just delivering it to local people who was inquiring about it.
About fabric?
Yeah.
And you would deliver fabrics?
It was different stuff.
Like in rolls or?
Yeah, like it was like rolls, bolts. Like it was not big bolts, but it was like little stuff.
Okay, so then you deposited. So how much typically did you get paid for because that's a lot of money, $3,800.
Wow, $3,800. $2,955. What?
2020. So there's like a lot of that's a lot of money for delivery.
You're right about that.
Damn, she got a few fake checks. What the fuck?
Do you think that was a little odd that they were paying you that much amount of money?
What job paying that kind of money?
He told me like it was, it was easy and he never gave me
Yeah, easy scamming. It's a sham.
He never gave me
fraud, grand theft.
One deposit on the 21st of June, another one on the 21st, both $3,800. And you had another one on the 21st, or the check was made out on the 21st for $2,955. On the 19th for $2,955. On May 31st for $5,020. And that's a lot of money for delivery, right?
Yeah, it is.
Are these your signatures on the back of the checks?
Yeah, how much?
And that's a lot of money for delivery, right?
Yeah, it is.
Are these another one on the 21st, both $3,800. And you had another one on the 21st, or the check was made out on the 21st for $29.55. On the 19th for $29.55. On May 31st for $5,020. And that's a lot of money for delivery, right?
$5,000 check.
Are these your
God
signatures on
damn.
the checks?
Some people don't make that a month.
Yep.
And you just getting these checks all willy-nilly.
2034.
Get the fuck out of here. You lying bitch.
Absoft Financial Services out of Cleveland, Georgia. So that's even a different company. So was that a red flag to you that like there was different checks from different companies that they were giving you?
It was, but they said they work with different ones. Like,
Oh my God. You just need to
So
shut up.
what I did is I went into the bank and they were able to identify you as the person that made some of those deposits and those checks. So one thing that we say is sometimes if something seems too good to be true, maybe it is.
it is. You're
For
right.
you to be, paid that kind of money for delivering fabric on such a continuous basis. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what job delivering fabric get paid $5,800, $2,500, $3,000. These are $3,000. Hell, she got damn near $15,000 worth of fake checks damn near. In delivering fabric. Shit. You shitting me. You got it all. You got life all the way fucked up. She got the game fucked up. Ain't no way in hell you delivering fabric. What kind of fabric this is? It must be the fabric and cotton that the slaves had. This fabric must be in gold. What the hell? Come on, man. She just, oh my God, this is pitiful. This woman sounds like a straight, this is asinine. This woman sounds like a straight idiot, bro. Why? Oh my God. You deliver all that kind of $5,000 check, damn near $15,000 worth of checks from different. Come on, bro. This don't even sound believable. It don't even sound remotely believable. This don't make a God. Lord have mercy. This bitch is a stupid bro.
checks. And some
Straight
of the checks are
idiot, bro.
From different places. So, I mean, if
She's
what
a
you're
gun.
telling me is true,
She's cooked.
then
Barbecue chicken. This bitch is cooked. This goofy ass bitch.
So where do you think he got these
This
checks?
woman's a doofus, bro.
He said it
A
was through
doofus.
mutual friend. He never gave me no name.
Through your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Now, did you give him cash after you deposited those checks? Did you give your boyfriend cash? Your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, how much?
I'm not sure the full amount.
Bitch, you
but
know,
it
stop
was-
lying, bitch.
I didn't.
He's lying,
He
bitches.
basically had you deposit these checks into your account or
Wow.
cash them, and then he asked you to give him money out of those checks. So is that a red flag to you?
That is.
Okay.
I do agree.
All right. So
If you know it's a red flag, why you did it then, you dumbass?
there are
Oh
charges
my
against
God,
you
this
for
woman's
uttering
a
forged check
moron.
and grand theft.
She the smartest Joe Biden, this woman.
Because it's forged. That check came from someplace else, okay? And
But
we're
I
not-
didn't have no
we're
knowledge
not
that
saying-
it was
We're not
stolen.
saying that you forged the check, but you uttered the check.
You didn't know.
Presented
Get
it
the
to
fuck out of here. I ain't know.
So, and a reasonable person would believe that this is too good to be true for this to be, whether you're getting all this money for just delivering fabric, okay? So if you are telling me the truth, which I want to believe you, okay, you should have
I don't believe a single word you say.
But you should have.
I don't believe a
Like,
fucking
should've
thing
never
you're
went-
saying.
I never had no problems with mutuals. I never got in trouble before, sir. I don't do stuff like this.
Yeah, you know, you never got caught before.
Okay, so if
You lying
are telling me
bitch.
the truth,
Oh
which
my
I
God,
wanna
black
believe,
women the dumbest bitches on the
you
planet.
should
I had
have
no
known.
knowledge that it was stolen.
Right.
You had no knowledge.
I
Should've
knew
known.
that I should have never went. I never had no problems with mutuals. I never got in trouble before, sir. I don't do stuff like this. I always work.
Okay.
Like I've been.
So why
working
you wouldn't
since I
work?
was
You
16.
working hard to
When's the
scam?
last time you were arrested?
I never been arrested in my life.
You about to be arrested now.
I don't do stuff like this.
When people, I just don't understand this shit, bro. I think black women. I don't know if it's the wigs, Shout out to Heavy Gant. Shout out to the Heavy Gant channel. He always said, but it's the wig we have goddamn spirits. You out here stealing, scamming. It's not your hustle. It ain't for y'all. Y'all keep scamming. I know y'all watch Betty Cam like me. You on the J Reed TV channel. I know y'all watch this shit. Why do y'all think y'all gonna get away with this? Saying I don't know, saying I never been to jail before is not gonna help you get out of this situation. This is not gonna erase the charges. The charge is not going to be eradicated because you said, I ain't never been arrested before, or I ain't know the checks was fake. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Tell it to the judge, I ain't know, because you ain't know. Guess what? You about to know when they shut that cell door and you put on that damn jumpsuit and they tell you to bend over and cough, you about to know. You about to know because your freedom about to be gone. And you got to pay back restitution fees and pay a bunch of court fines and shit. You about to know that shit. They about to know when they take your freedom and hit your pockets. You out here scamming, but you don't know. You right, you don't know. You don't know how damn stupid you look on camera. You on body cam, bitch. We know you made a mistake. Scamming is not your hustle. You should have been working a 9 to 5. That's why I paid to be a square.
Presented a check that somebody else forged, okay, or washed. I don't know where they got these checks from, but they're stolen. Okay.
And I did not have no knowledge.
And you deposited it or cashed it against your account, okay, into a region.
And I've been with them for the longest. I never had no problems with them.
And obviously you know that your bank account's been frozen and all that stuff.
Did.
So you had to know that something was coming.
Yes, I figured that.
So why didn't you contact us?
I didn't know like what to. I didn't know.
Now you know you going to jail. I hope you know you going to jail. You going to the slammer. You about to get hooked.
Upfront and honest with you about everything. There are charges against you for this, okay?
Please no.
Yes. Please, yes.
That's how it is. Now, we could try to make this work as easy as possible for you. I know you work, but you're going to have to take a day off to go get processed up in Palm Beach County.
Please no.
Yeah.
Please no.
Hell yeah, you got to go. You think you're going to Disneyland?
Okay. I could file for the warrant.
No.
And you don't want me to do that because what happens then is I come here with the Broward Sheriff's Office and we take you from work. I don't want you to lose your job.
I don't want to. I don't want to go to jail. Mr. B, please.
Oh, yeah, you're going to jail.
Oh, my God, please.
You're going to jail.
I cannot go to jail, sir. I cannot.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You going to jail.
We get you processed and you get out the same day. Okay?
Well, at least you get out the same day.
Oh my God, Lord, please! I've never been in trouble before.
Yes, you will. New day to day. It's a new day. With Kanye West and Jay-Z song. It's a new day.
I didn't know nothing about this.
Everybody want to cry and put on this Oscar and drop. Listen, hey, when you break the law, you better make sure you know the law, guys. Now, they did for her a sweet job. I believe he just said she can get out on the same day. So, at least she ain't got to stay in some nights in there and lay down. But she got to see her day in court. Now, most likely she's going to get a slap on the wrist. If she don't got priors, they'll probably take an anti-theft class. Maybe she clean this up, get out of jail free card. But hopefully this be a wake-up call for her that you got so much pride that you don't want to work. You can work at Mickey D's, Amazon, UPS. You can work at Rite Aid, work at Family. Hey, everybody, I don't work a few of those jobs, guys. I don't work none of them. This is a working class channel. This is people who punching in them clocks. She can work at a warehouse. But scamming ain't your hustle. See, if you would have did those jobs and goddamn just try to find a better job, work a job that you got to, do what you got to do so you can do what you can do, you won't have to worry about. Now you got to worry about lawyer fees. You got to worry about court fees, restitution fees, paying back the courts. Now you got to deal with the stress of being booked in the system. But if you would have just choose being a square, that's why it pays to be a square, guys. It pays to be a square. That's why when you square, you ain't got to worry about the law. Hey, man, I'll be a sidewalk nigga. I'll be a bitch-ass little pussy nigga. I ain't got to worry about shit like this. I ain't got no pride, bro. Say what you want about Jay Reed. I'm coming home, bro. My main goal every day is to make it back home the same way I came in. I don't want to be in the white man prison system, bro. They got plenty enough niggas in there as it is. But let's continue. I'm going to be quiet and let y'all watch, bro.
I've never been in trouble before. I did not. I just thought that's what it was. I knew it sounded too good to be true, but he made me think that it was real.
Yeah, now you really going to jail.
Oh my God, no, Lord. I did not. I just thought that's what it was. I knew it sounded too good to be true, but he made me think that it was real.
Yeah, you really going to jail
Oh
now.
my God.
You got a record.
So what I'm asking from you is your availability this week to come and self-surrender yourself. This has to be this week. That's the only option. I can't put this off anymore. Okay.
Wow.
So
Been
I would
investigating for a while.
suggest today's Monday. Why don't you come in Wednesday and meet me at that address that I gave you? Okay. That address that I gave you, 179, so you still have it?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure you have it. Do you have it written down somewhere?
Yeah.
All that crying is not gonna stop
Yeah,
this
it's
shit.
inside.
Okay.
It's on a piece of paper. It's in my work bag.
Okay. So my suggestion is we meet early in the morning. You come up there first thing in the morning. I can meet you there as early as you want.
Do you know how much like bond might be?
You could get a bail bondsman. They take 10%. So if each charge, they'll tell you when you go up there.
How many charges do I have? Oh my God, sir.
Okay.
Y'all always call that white man sir.
The charges?
Uttering a forged check and grand theft.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't steal
So,
those.
example, Destiny, let me give you an example. If each charge was, let's say, $3,000 was the bond, so that would be $6,000. A bail bondsman gets 10%, so you'd have to come up with $600, if that's what it is. If that's what it is.
Dang.
She deposited 4 checks
Okay.
with 3 different banks. One's ours.
Okay.
The one with ours is held.
And this girl, I think her name Destiny or whatever, this girl got a 9 to 5 and she's still trying to trap on the side. See, this is the problem with people working 9 to 5. I had a conversation with this guy before and I was telling him this. I said, bro, too many people need to stop trying to sell drugs, scam and trap and do a 9 to 5. Why even work a 9 to 5 and do this on the side? Just get all the way in the streets. I hate these people that playing both sides of the fence. They trying to serve 2 masters. You can't serve 2 men. You're scamming, but you're still working a 9 to 5. I'm trapping, selling dope, but I'm still gonna work a 9 to 5. I'm still gonna work at Amazon, but I'm still gonna move a few packs. I'm still got the digital scale and move some packs. Now I'm trying to be Meech and move these packs. I'm trying to be like Rollo and move these packs. Just choose one or the other, bro. Stop being double-minded. Stop trying to play both sides of the fence. You trying to be on both sides of the swimming pool. You trying to be in the deep end, you trying to be in the shallow end. You can't do this. If you gonna scam, just be a full-time scammer. Why are you trying to work a 9 to 5? Be a civilian. People who work 9 to 5 are trying to do the straight and narrow. They're not trying to go to prison. They're not trying to go through all that bullshit. They just want to have their life on the right path and live correctly, live righteously, and without dealing with the popo and dealing with it. But then you're still trying to trap because you're trying to have one foot in because you know you're trying to make something safe. And now you're going to jail. You see how this shit happens? That's why it's good to be a square, guys. It's good to be a lane. Taking risk, trying to play Russian roulette with your life, and you're going to prison now. And she was getting it good. What was good for the goose is good for the gander, guys. See, this is the thing. You try to ball out for the summer and end up doing 5 to 10 summers. I'm gonna say it again. You guys who's trying to flex on the gram for the summer, trying to flex for that season, and end up doing 5 to 10 summers, 5 to 10 seasons behind bars. And she said a quote-unquote boyfriend had put up to it. He ain't going to jail unless she gonna tell him, which she should do the right thing and tell. Hey, if you go down, everybody go down. I'm not getting that she's a hardened criminal. I'm not getting she got a background priors of doing this shit. She's a career criminal. I don't get it though. If you're working a 9 to 5, guys, continue working a 9 to 5. Stay down, stay humble. Your time is coming, but don't try to goddamn risk fast money and get these fast money out here and try to make some shit shake. And you trying to scam, end up losing your freedom, bro. You losing your precious freedom. Trying to do that. And they wait, and they love locking up niggas. They love doing it. But I'm gonna shut up and let it finish though, man.
Right.
We held it.
Okay.
So we have a fraud hold on it. All the other ones.
Fraud is not your hustle,
What does that
bro.
one say with the detective on it?
Oh, they told me to call
Fraud
the
is not your
detective bureau,
game,
that's
bro.
all.
It's
That's
not
just-
your hustle.
Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna. Yeah, who told you to call them?
My corporate security.
Okay, yeah, because they're usually the ones that follow up on it. So
So they're going to be pressing charges, obviously. It's going to be it's over $10,000.
okay.
You're not good at this.
I reached
You got
out to
caught. You
Prime
licked.
Bank, and they actually talked to me.
Okay.
And I got the girl's name at Prime Bank. She reached out to, they know the bookkeeper,
Right.
and he said, these aren't even our checks.
Okay.
So they made the checks up and deposited them 4 different days.
Okay.
Trying to be a scam star, a fraud star.
3 different branches.
Now you about to be a jail star.
Right? Just making sure.
It's like one is in Oakland Park, one I think Plantation, and then us.
Out here scamming, frauding, conniving, and thieving. Conniving motherfuckers.
She is facing charges of grand theft and forgery. Thanks for watching. Be sure.
They're not gonna tell us whether she make bond or not, or what happened afterwards. But guys, that's why it pays to be working 9 to 5. It pays to be a lame. It pays to be a square. It pays to be a sidewalk nigga like myself. Cause guys, she gotta pay a bunch of shit back: restitution, court fees, probation fees, all type of hidden fees that she gotta pay back. But if she wouldn't have did this. Now, I understand, guys, people make mistakes in life. But, guys, check fraud, ain't you? Don't try to be a fraud star. Don't throw your life away, guys. Have your homegirls or your boyfriend or whatever have you doing this shit. Throw your life away with the scam. With fraud is not your goddamn. You're not good at fraud. It ain't your hustle. It ain't for you. You're not good at this crime, guys. You're not. They're going to catch up with you. It's gonna happen. Hey, bro, the feds win. The cops are the biggest gangsters. They the biggest fraudsters. It's not gonna outsmart the system. You may get away with it for a while, too. Maybe a year, but they're eventually gonna catch you, bro. You gambling with your life. Stop playing Russian roulette with your life, guys. Work that 9 to 5. Guys, there's other ways out here to get money. You don't gotta put your freedom on the line, bro. You ain't got to take penitentiary chances out here, bro. You ain't got to be on the left side, the wrong side of the law, and still not know the law. Guys, y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video. Check fraud was definitely not her hustle. This is not her game. She is horrible at this game. We out of here.